All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for your next acting section? Yeah. You guys having a good time so far? Yeah. All right, please welcome to the stage, Connie Yaetes.
So, I only recently realized I was black. Yeah, it came as a surprise to me too. My granddad was furious. My mum, I think she knew all along. So now I realized I was black around the time. You remember when white guys started getting blamed for everything? Yeah, just after that. But so growing up, it was never easy for me to tell because people would say, Connor, you're a colored person. Connor, you're half caste. Connor, you're a quadroon, if they were feeling fancy. And now they say, Connor, you're a person of color. So it's kind of gone full circle. But at least they've stopped saying, Connor, you're a person of interest. So as well, growing up, it was just me and my mum. She's white, everyone at my school was white, teachers, students, Asian kid, all white. Now my skin was darker than everyone else's, but say this was never enough to make me black. Like blackness was always something I seemed to have to prove. It was as if I was on this how black is Connor scale. So down this end, the blackest thing you can think of. It's like Akon, but he's got Jay-Z's lips, and he's feeding Serena Williams watermelon. And down this end, say a white woman, she's complaining to the manager at Whole Foods that the queue's making her late for dog yoga. So now I like that joke, because usually Akon doesn't get a laugh, but the white woman does. And you can tell there's a lot of white guilt in the room, but less than I was expecting tonight. Gives me nothing to tap into. So yeah, fuck, I forgot where I was. So yeah, with my dark skin, that kind of put me somewhere in the middle. Now I got my dark skin from my dad, but I'd never met my dad, which somehow made me blacker. Yeah, the scoring system didn't make much sense. It was like, oh, you can run fast, so you're a little bit blacker. I was like, oh, but you can't run very far, so you're white again. It's like, oh, you like rap music? Oh, but you like Eminem and Macklemore. Now, whilst I was at school, I learned the thing that determined blackness, say more than anything, was dick size. Yeah, white on that one. I mean, it's okay, like 8.5 inches. You guys measure from the anus as well, right? So yeah, I've been identifying as black for a little while now. Gotta say, it's going pretty well. But what this does mean is now all of my white friends finally have a black friend. It's great for them, they're not racist anymore. But all I get is questions. And the first question will be, Connor, can we say the N-word? It's like, I don't know, I've been black for like 3 weeks. Inevitably, there'll be a follow-up question, and that'll be something like, well, Connor, can we say the N-word if we're not around other black people? Now, I've got to say, maybe more white people should say the N-word around black people. Some of you might die, but I don't see that as a problem. Sometimes we need to ask ourselves, what price are we really willing to pay for progress? So yeah, that's the white people in my life. But I was at a party the other day, walking through the kitchen, locked eyes with the only other black person there. Like, I had to do the nod in slow motion, because usually it's imperceptible to the white eye. And we got talking, and they said, Connor, you can't just identify as black. Now I had to stop them immediately. It's like, first of all, don't dead name me. I go by Farouk now. Yeah, apparently when I realized I was black, I converted to Islam, but if it works for Cassius Clay. And second of all, why not? Now, they said I couldn't identify as black because I'm mixed race. And because I'm mixed race, I've got what's known as light skin advantage, which is a diluted version of the white privilege superpower all of you seem to be enjoying. No, but the main advantage I've noticed is that it means that I get to fuck white women that kind of want to fuck a black guy, but not really. Now, if you're wondering where to find any of these white women, just go into any Nando's and look for the ones eating their chicken with that lemon and herb seasoning. They'll be there. You'll see them. So yeah, with the whole person of color, person of interest thing, I've been workshopping a few names of my own. So we have Real Hood Negus. No? Okay. There are 2 more, but I figured I'd leave it to a room of white people to decide. You made up all the fucking others?